Whoa, chill out, guy. What are you doing? Hello. Welcome back. Part 2 of the Sunday stream. Surprise. Hi, I'm Opal of Lost Opal Tarot. Are you ready for your live readings? This time, it's your turn. Specifically you. Yeah, you. Let me get settled in. So, today is very interesting, to say the least, thus far. We are still working. Oh, God. Well, I bet that was quite the experience for you. Forgot to swap over. Remember I said we're very experimental today. Oh, goodness me. Hello. Welcome back. How are you? I am still in the process of editing out all of the zodiac reads from earlier. Gonna take a while, you know. This is what it is. No big deal. But in case you're unaware, my name is Opal. I use tarot, Lenormand, oracle, osteomancy, elder futhark runes, and any other esoteric source I can find in order to help illuminate the path to the higher self. I hope you will join me. Part two. We got about a 3-hour stream planned, effectively. What were you doing? What'd you go do? I did some laundry, ate some food, did some editing, talked to a couple friends, you know, just lived. Hello. Hi. Welcome back. How are you, my dear? We're just getting settled in. All my notes and stuff, I don't think you guys care about any of that. That's for me and me alone. Hi. Man, what a day. It's not even over yet. I promised I would be here at 5, so here I am. Hi. I am maybe, I'll say, 40%. 40% of the way. Well, someone else wishes to speak. What song? Well, listen, Peace.Wave, I'm sure you're a great song, but you do not belong in the playlist. Sorry, friend. You must go. While I like all the songs that are here for us, songs with words are not welcome. You had some bad news, you said. What happened? What's going on? Are you okay? Really, the news is none of my business. Are you okay? Hi, Peace Glows. It has been well, I can't say productivity is confused. We have all of the zodiac reads up, but now if you want yours, well, you get to sort through. You gotta go click through the video and go find yours. I'm working on correcting that. Not right now. Right now, it's your guys' turn. We had a dear friend transition over to the next phase of life. Sorry to hear. I don't even know who that is, my friend. No clue. Oh my god, it's still trying to do this. Yeah, we got it. Thank you. Sometimes my cool little macro thing I've got set up works excellently. Like it should. It's supposed to, on start, put us in the proper view, reset the timer, set it so it's 5 minutes, start counting down. So. Oh, I have no idea. I don't know who this is. To be honest, I am not too involved in, I mean this in no egotistical way, I'm just not too involved with what other people are doing. Now that I'm aware, are you trying to tell me they do similar stuff to what we're doing here? Because I am actively searching for the people of the work for the work. If there's someone out there doing stuff that I'm doing too, that I'm now being made aware of, hell yeah, I want to look into that. See what, just out of curiosity. What do they do, you know? Who had been to your channel live for 3 years. Do you stream, Miss Anne Marie Angel? And forgive me, Peace Glows, I may be misunderstanding you. Oh, okay. I don't know who that is. This is not my music, by the way. This is Stream Beats. It is a service. It costs us $5 a month to have here. It is so we don't get copywritten. Until the day is that I meet someone of our work that is for the work that won't sue me into oblivion for using said work. Music we have rights to. Oh, okay, cool. I didn't know this. Well, I am sorry to hear that they are, again, they have transitioned. Time for your heart to grieve and heal as is appropriate. Samara. Let's make sure. See, this is what I fear. See if our queue is working properly. It is not. Okay, we're going to close it and reopen it. But, my friend Samara, hi. The queue is open, I promise you. I may have opened it too soon. Okay. Samara, if you need a reading, please let me know. Hopefully I didn't frighten you off because the queue wasn't open. It was, but not responding for whatever reason. Yeah, it can't even get its message right. The queue for blank is closed. You can no longer enter, huh? It's not my computer, it's Streamlabs. So you either have Streamlabs on your desktop or the new version is web-based. The web-based version is a little funky. We're gonna see if this works now. Nope. Ah, you're just slow. Okay, working now. Sorry about that, friend. Oh, you're still here. Samara. Thank you for your patience. My apologies. Yes, please. You'd like to know if it is more advice to see my boss today or tomorrow. So, today or tomorrow, I cannot really make the decision for you. What I can do is offer you 2 cards in exchange. We will see what my guides feel about this. We need to know if Samara should talk to boss today, tomorrow, but I want to know more so the energy surrounding your question, the energy inviting you forward. Okay? We can try to help you understand what's going on right now, which you can then use to help you make a determination, okay? I don't like to allow tarot to run the life. That's your job. It's your life, the most precious gift we have. Cards don't get to determine what we do. However, I will take their input under advisement. Your 2 cards. So, apparently, tarot would agree with me today. Okay? Miss Anne Marie, I'm not sure what. Yes. Send me the link you want posted in Discord, please, and I will post it for you, okay? For reasons. Cannot allow just anybody to share links. I'm sorry. Both swords, we are heavy on the mind. 2 things. We already know the first card. If there was something that looked like a link in there, then it won't send. If you said URL or .com or whatever, it misinterpreted something. So try again, please. I'm not sure what you said. Sorry. 5 of Swords, Samara. This is the struggle, the conflict. Okay, right now, it's all up here, but you're feeling defeat before it's even truly gotten here. You haven't engaged in an action toward either, so we feel defeated nonetheless. This is not the attitude we should have right now, no? We have to maintain some confidence, okay? Samara, I'm sorry I called you Samira. Samara, right now you're feeling defeated, but we don't know the outcome of this yet. This is an understandable feeling, how dare you, how human of you. What are you, a human being? How could you? Normal. Understandable. All right. Please return to the safety of self for right now with me. I understand. We have some insecurity, some doubt, a little fear mixed all in one here. It'll be all right. Okay, please, take a breath for now. Rein those feelings in. All right, they're not the truth of this situation as we know. It's just stress talking. Okay, dear? That's the now. The energy inviting you forward. Well, this is the authoritarian queen of the mind. This queen, she issues commands. She no longer makes suggestions. She says you will go do this, not hey, you might try. No more. So this asks you to take command, to take charge, to own the leadership role you're in right now of this situation. Do you feel that you are centered enough to talk with your boss today? It is a Sunday. What do you think? Where's your boss now, if you know? Are they working? Are they at home? Are they with their family? Are they at the movies? Do we know this information yet? Depending on your work schedule, if they are off and you are off, well, may I make the humble suggestion of not interrupting them on their day off? For where I live, it is Sunday. For you, it may be Monday. I'm not sure, but you have all this information. So what do you feel is the most appropriate time to approach them? Is today, right now, that time, that day? If not, if we're not feeling centered and aligned, I can tell you the answer is no. Absolutely not. You approach this scenario when you're feeling like this. You've got your thoughts straight. You have your facts in order. You know exactly what we're going to talk about in the meeting. We are centered, whole, ready, stable. So I return your question to you. Are we feeling like that, or are we feeling more scattered and defeated like this? Depending on your answer, will determine your next action. Okay? Let me know if you have any questions. Peace glows. You're more than welcome if you're still here. You may have left to go seek it out. There's old shorts and stuff, but I'm talking about the shorts for today. There will be no, I guess some of them are short enough. I don't know what they'll get classified as. They might be. You're welcome, Samara. I'm glad it helped. Hi, Julianne. It's chaotic, just how I like it. Very fun and exciting and stressful and wonderful, all in one go. I wouldn't have it any other way. I get to practice what I preach here, right? I tell you guys, don't worry, all right? It'll be okay. The answers will come. Well, I'm in the middle of figuring out my answers. Particularly, we did a stream earlier, however long it was, multiple hour stream, but it's all 24 of the zodiac pulls. I hope I'm having that self-doubt even now that I got all 24 in there. I think I did, but I don't know. We're still editing the almost 5 gig file to chop it up. I gotta chop everything out first, and then I gotta remove them from the video, okay, and make them all each their own video, and then upload them to our playlist, so you guys don't have to endure literally sitting here and clicking through an entire bunch of videos, right? A bunch of shorts, effectively, in one long format, where it's just meh, 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 and you gotta figure out, or I have to go put a marker, or whatever, right? We're trying something new. I can tell you today, I hate it. I love doing the live polls for the Zodiac on the stream. It is a totally different format that I am not used to. You didn't ask me all of this, but I'm sorry. I am trauma dumping, apparently. Not even drama. This is just my day. I thoroughly enjoy. I prefer. I wish I could just get everyone I need to talk to and meet for the day all in one place on Sunday morning, so you're there. Okay? You're there when I do the live polls. That is the most authentic moment to get my reading. If I am allowed to, just the way that I am, I will write out a script. I will pull your 2 cards. I will sit here, rehearse for a sec, write my notes, right? Get what I want to say. Sometimes the things that are in the brain are much more elaborate than what is in the moment, right? When I am given that time to really ruminate, it becomes a different message, okay? Not different entirely, just the way I explain it, all right? Just 2 different worlds. I am not used to this. So I'm going through the live polls, and I have no issue with the quality of work, but just the way that they're set up, that they're done. I have to choose to be ready and all this, you know? Rabia Arshad, Rabia. I'm going with Rabia Arshad. I hope that's right. My dear, I am required to send this to you. Listen, I, unfortunately, cannot tell you the thoughts and feelings of another. That would be spying. What I can offer you, I am sorry you're heartbroken, is 2 questions, okay? But for you specifically, I would recommend a very specific spread. We need to understand a couple things. This is a spread relating to you. What part of you is attached to this person? What illusion, wound, or unmet need is giving them a hold over you. And what can you do to release this attachment and reclaim your energy? Would you like to do this instead, rather than focus on what they're doing? With all due respect, I don't care what they're doing. I care about you. How do I help you feel better with yourself about this situation? Let us ask. I appreciate you being open-minded and working with me. I know it is not pleasant to walk into a place where likely before you have experienced readers who would just say, yeah, sure. I don't provide false hope or fear here. I want to give you answers, please, to understand the heart better. You have an extra card that wishes to speak to you. It will remain face down, and we will read it at the end of your reading, okay? Your 3 has turned to 4. 4 is the number of structure in tarot. It is the home, okay? It is the pillars, the 4 walls of foundation, security, the home, all right? 3 cards. A 4th after, okay? I will pull these up on the screen for you. Julianne, there really is no list. If you go to my website, there are some examples, but that list would be fucking huge. Do you see all these? This is my spreads folder. This is some of it anyway. There's a lot in here, okay? Etc., etc., etc. They go on for a while. Really? Look at it this way. I'm sorry, Rabia. Let me get to that. I'll get to you, Julianne. There were 3 cards. And a 4th that we do not know what is just yet. Man, my poor computer is just struggling to keep up. The Fool. 9 swords, yes. All right. 9 cups. 2 9s you get. I still have the big gigantic edit up, so it is definitely not playing nice with the computer at the moment, so. My dear, our questions, okay? What part of me is attached to this person? Well, this is our wanderlust, our desire for new adventures. We're looking for a fresh start, right? You're looking for love. We know this. Okay? I guess it will help too if I do this. One moment, please. This is your sense of adventure. You feel a little lost without having someone else. Okay? The attachment, the need for others to fulfill the needs of the self, which is not valid. We fill our own cup. We don't use someone else to fill our cup, our emotions. Okay? Cups and tarot are your emotions, our feelings. You must be the one to fill that cup first, my dear. No one else. No one else. You must love you first. Okay? What illusion, wound, or unmet need is giving them a hold over me that without them, life is a waking nightmare. And it is not, I assure you. Promise. This is something you must accept. With or without them, your life continues, does it not? This is not the end of you, but I will tell you now, you are at the 9 in the suit of swords. The next thing that comes, absolute grief, depression. This is not the pit to fall into, nor walk anywhere near. And this is not the reality that you live in. This is the reality you choose. You see all these swords here? These are all your different thoughts surrounding this situation. Notice they only exist in a black nothingness, a void, the dream. Sometimes dreams become nightmares. Unfortunately, this nightmare is chosen by you, handcrafted by you, and weaponized by you. No one else. How do we undo this? We turn the thoughts to valid feelings. You see this figure here? Do the colors they wear represent anything familiar to you, perhaps in sports, such as a referee? Light and dark, black and white, yin and yang. This person is feeling content with self, with surrounding, with their achievements, all of their accomplishments in life. The fact that they've made it this far at all, they are proud of this. The emotional growth present here, available to you, should you choose to accept it. But you must look around your life at all the beauty you have in it, all the friends you have made, the family around you. Even if you have no family around you anymore, I assure you, someone out there loves you. And in case you feel like that's not true, 2 things. Number 1, I love you. I'm sorry you're going through this. Number 2, you love you. If you don't feel that way, that's our first step. We got to figure out the why. Why are we allowing others to roam the temple of you and your heart, free-spirited, unaffected, while you choose to struggle, to feel the weight of this? It is not the truth of you. You must accept this. Design new cups, if needed, to be filled with self-love, the love of surrounding, the love of the journey of life. Be thankful for it. This is our greatest gift. There is nothing more precious than right now. So I ask, right now, how would you like to feel? Better? Great. What are you doing to feel better? Allowing this person to roam the halls of you, or do you choose to shut that door and you roam the halls of you? You decorate. You rip the walls down where they don't fit anymore. You throw out the things that do not serve you. We now replace them all with our finery, all of our different feelings of positivity, wherever they come from for you. Okay? Let me know if you have any questions, Rabia, Arshad. Okay? Oh, you're fast, Beast Close. Let me know if you have any questions, my dear. I know that that is not why you came here. That's not the answer you likely expected, but I was just about to say, we're not done yet. Your final card is a reminder of who you are. You ready for this? Your final card, the card that trumps all others in your spread. The Magician. Oh, your fourth card is not hidden. You're staring at it right now, my dear. Probably just delay. Okay? Your last card is a reminder of what you are. Just to put some perspective in you, the way I feel about life on this planet. Whether you are an insect, a microscopic cell, all right, or a human being, you're a demigod. I'm not saying you're a god. I'm saying you're a version of one. We all are. You may ask me why I feel this way. Well, when you breathe, tell me about all the processes that take place in your body. Okay, tell me about every single one of them at a cellular level, a very nanomicroscopic level. What exactly happens when you breathe? Do you control all that? No, it happens regardless whether you choose to or not. Gods are defined as creators, omnipotence, okay? These all-knowing, all-doing, all-seeing, etc., okay? We're not that. Nothing is that as far as I'm concerned in the physical world. We are but a small spark of that, an imagining of it. When you breathe, you inhale air. Something else made that. It is a gift. When you exhale carbon monoxide. We can't breathe that, or dioxide, or which one is it? Doesn't matter. You get my point. What we exhale, all right, some things live off that. You create life for another thing. The thing you can't breathe, it can. That is by definition a creator and a god as far as I am concerned. This is a reminder, you are the magician. You hold all the tools you need within yourself. You must only reach out and grab them. It is time for you to wave your wand, fill the cup, make some money, buy some cool toys. That's your wand, your cup, your pentacles, your sword. Go out and create. That is your gift. You're given right. You were given this gift to be this. What do you want to create today? I don't think it is a spiral staircase that is a slow descent into depression and sadness. Is it? No. You make whatever the hell you want to make that makes you happy, my dear. Let me know if you have questions about that. I'm going to return this spread back to you. When I do, I'm going to put a couple things on here, okay? We have some crystals on the spread can. We are going to be putting some selenite for realignment, some red jasper for grounding, some rose quartz for love, as well as some amethyst for clarity. That's not it. We're gonna leave that there for just a minute. You're very welcome, Rabia. I hope, you can get to feeling better. Do something for you today, please. Just you. Whatever it is you like to do. I like to recommend, when I say go eat chocolate, go buy the highest quality actual chocolate you can. Just have a little bit. But before you eat it, this is to honor and love myself. Then eat it. When you take a shower, do the same. Okay? Julianne Spiritual Alchemy Energy. If you wouldn't mind, please type in what you see up there to get a place in line for reading or question, okay? Right now, Cottage Country, you are up, my dear. How may I help you? How are you today? You're welcome. Hello? Thank you for following. Thank you, my dear. Could my reading be about what I need to do to have a more fulfilling life, please? So, Cottage, you were looking. I mean this in no offensive way, but this is a question that ultimately boils down to, can tarot tell me how to run my life? The answer is no. But, we can ask this in a bit of a different way. This, for me, is closely related to career. But to me, this also sounds like we have not identified your life path yet. Beautiful. So, we're going to go to the career compendium. You may ask why. Well, life is work. They are very similar. What we need to do, you're looking, we got a couple things in here. Let me figure out my own thoughts for a moment. We want to know what you need to have to do to have a more fulfilling life. We need a progress check. This guy. The Harvest. It's in the career folder, but as you may or may not be aware, I will take any question you have. I will build a spread on the fly. Right there. Okay? We already have something that's what I think you will want. The questions for this. What did you plant? What is the ground like now? What's ready to pick or release? Okay? We might, I don't really like the life purpose. Okay? Not a big fan. Let me see. Yeah, we do the mini life purpose. 3 cards. What's summoning you? What stands between you and that call? What comes when I step forward? I like this. These 3, it's in the career folder. We just reframe these. Now they apply to the soul. Is that okay with you? These 3. The call, the crossroad, and the crown. Beautiful. Not the right deck. Told me that instantly. Alright, excuse me. Wild Unknown Tarot says hello instead by Kim Kranz. I'm going. Don't yell at me, song. This is your adventure music, Cotton. before I even go any further, we're gonna need this. We get these out when a reading hits just a little too close to home. I'll explain why. There are 3 questions. Well, let's get your cards up first, shall we? I'll show you the cards after we are talking about them. My God, you see this thing crawling? This is what I get for having a fucking 5 gigabyte file up. We will work with it. 7 wands. Three pent. Cottage. You know what I said before we started. Tarot does not involve itself in running the life. Just please keep that in mind. Not that you forgot, but while we're talking here, what's summoning you forward? Growth in the material world. Attaining mastery and knowledge of a particular field. The act of creation. Making something refined of rough, raw materials. Life. What stands in my way? Your preconceived notions about what a complete soul is prevents you from looking at the bigger picture. Okay? You'll notice there are 6 wands planted above now our figure. All right? This would be somebody who has, quite literally, the feeling of going through a spiritual test. This is to remind you not everything is a test. Okay? We need not make this harder than it already is. Life and our purpose. Your job is to truly travel the path, experience life, pick the things that you find fulfilling and enjoyable. If you have not found those things, you have not tried enough things yet. Plain and simple. What are your passions? What things drive you forward? Use these things to identify within the self our loves, our likes. Okay? What do we like to do? What is your purpose as defined by you and you alone? When we start on that path, when we make this shift to be open to any new experience we can get our hands on while we search for our purpose, once we step forward from it, you know what we get? Enlightenment. Completion of the hero's arc. Nirvana. Blissful peace. The ultimate state of being. Your quote-unquote test is not to test the spirit. It is to test you. The you that lives in there, that inner voice. What do they say they would like to do today? If they say nothing, it is time to start offering them a something. Anything. I refuse to believe that you have zero interests in life. Something does. What is it? Now chase it. Learn it. Maybe halfway through it, you find out you hate it. Time to pick something else. What else? I would strongly recommend to you to get an astrological reading of yourself done. And I don't mean like what we do here on stream. I mean like a natal chart. You want to get some more info and insight? I cannot offer that to you here. I am happy to do one for you, but that is private stuff. You know how to get in touch with me. We explore that in other ways. But for the purposes of the stream, my advice to you, start trying everything. You never cooked for yourself before? Well, time to do it. Not with the microwave. You watch some person on YouTube making a custom chair, a completely handcrafted carpenter making a custom wood chair, little by little, hand chiseled. That sparked something in you. All right, time to go explore that. You saw a video about a bug that looked interesting, an insect crawling around, and it got your eye for even a moment. What is that? Time to explore it more. You watched a guy in a pool league make this crazy trick shot, and it got this feeling in you. Great, what's that feeling? Now chase it. Find out more about you. Okay? My natal chart and through my own interviews of self have led me here. But you'll notice the key point there. The interviews of self. Took me 38 years to get here. You're already open to it. Now explore it. If you don't own a tarot deck of your own, it's time to get one. Don't wait for someone to gift it to you. I am so sorry for anyone out there that says to you that you must wait for someone to gift you a tarot deck. I'm sorry, but fuck that opinion. That is the stupidest shit I've ever heard in my life. If you are curious, you want to learn more about yourself, your surroundings, you got 20 bucks. Great. Go on the internet, get you a deck. Start asking yourself these questions. We have a fly that has come to end its life near me, apparently. And it's a big one. It is. I don't know where that came from. I cannot stand that. That brings such a fire in me. God, I must temper. Truly. I do not like that. That is gatekeeping. I am not a fan of that. If you're out there telling people they gotta wait for the gift of tarot, fuck you. Stop that shit. Apologies. Yeah, how about you go pick out art that speaks to you? Why do you think I have all these tools here? They're not for my entertainment. They're to help speak to you. Tools. One's a wrench, one's a screwdriver, one's an Allen key, one's a measuring tape, etc., etc. You get my idea here, okay? That's me, but this is what I'm doing. This is my work. What's yours? You can use one of these to start literally interviewing that voice within. Because you can ask yourself some questions I'm not willing to ask here on a stream. That's what private readings are for. Okay? As well, you do this in the safety and security of wherever you deem fitting. Just a thought. If you don't have $20, absolutely bring it here, but some things, such as your natal chart, which will include your full name, your place, date, time of birth, the exact time as close as we can get it. We explore that. That's private. I share mine with all of you. I'm already in the eyes of the public. I don't care. I've done mine. Time for you to do yours. Okay, if you got anybody around you that does these, time to explore one. Why is this so loud? Just the song. Bro, you gotta go. This fly is about to receive the chancla. I do not have time for this. I don't want to murder a poor insect on the stream, but we will. Time to leave the space, fly. Please, go away. We're busy. I know time is coming to an end because it is very slow and sluggish and, you know, ditzy. You are very welcome. Very welcome. So we have Miyamui. Miyamui. I hope that's how we say that. If you are still with us, it is your turn for a reading. See, this is my lane. I'm more used to this. Oh, you've been waiting so patiently. Thank you. You're a bit anxious about... okay. So this is 2 questions in one. To be clear, one at a time, please. Let us focus on one primary focus here. One topic. But if you are worried someone is trying to come back in your life, do you have evidence of this, or is it just fear? That is a question for you, not to be answered here. If so, where does this fear come from? Is it grounded in the reality of the now? Are you near that person? Do they have your contact information? Is there some signal they have given that they are attempting to find you again? If so, what are you doing to protect yourself from that? Okay. In terms of your project, we have 2 problems here. I am not a future teller. I read in the now. The future is unknowable. A butterfly can fart tomorrow, today, right now, and change everything I tell you. I read for the now. Being that your question is 2-parted, but ultimately relates to the future, I have 2 alternatives for you. The energy surrounding both of these questions. But ultimately for me, where is this fear coming from? How do you leave it so you can continue to participate in the now and take steps forward toward your goals? Focus on that. Your answers. The moon reversed, the 9 of swords. reversed. This is going to drive me insane. I'm going to have to take a break here in just a minute. This fly's got to go. We'll get through this one. We'll take care of an administrative task for just a minute. So, my dear, the moon reversed. This fear, this is your intuition speaking a little too loud. The feeling you get, you need to validate it first. You have fear of the unknown. It's not even here yet. I ask again, do you have evidence? You can show me tangible and evidence right now to prove these things you are in fear of. Has your project already been off the ground, out to the public? You've attempted your thing and it has failed already? No. Has this other person come back into your life yet? No. This is your intuition speaking. Comes from the place of pure fear, but this is just fear of the unknown. We're forgetting all the beauty. Literally, you are surrounded by every moment of every day. We live there, not the future. Your intuition may be spot on sometimes. My guides are asking you, set it aside right now. Remember where we are. Right now, the most sacred moment you can possibly have. Okay? This is what this fear is based on. Okay? How do we release it? This is the waking nightmare reversed. The Nine of Swords reversed. Remember what a dream or a nightmare is. Not based in reality. It is a dream. When we allow the dream to occupy the mind too long, the fear can settle in. It becomes then the nightmare. You are being asked to drop these thoughts where they are. Walk away. Wake up, please. Come back to the grounded reality of you right now. When those things come, if they come, deal with them then as they come. They are not here now. You are overly stressed about an imaginary scenario. It is not here yet. Please wake up from this nightmare. Come back to hang out with us here right now. Does this music sound unpleasant to you? Does this sound like a nightmare? I hope not. I hope to God I'm not giving you the impression that I'm the nightmare representative. I'm here to heal your heart, my dear. But you need to allow it from not just me, but from yourself. So please reopen those doors. Let the old air out, let the new air in. Please. Let me know if you have questions, please. In so doing, I just saw this. This is the bottom card I just pulled. This is the Tower reversed. When you can do this, you will be literally finding the foundations of this fear have nothing to stand on, therefore they will crumble. You may rebuild yourself anew, however you deem fit. I have to shuffle again. So, do we invite the devil into our home? The fear of the unknown? Or do we ask politely? They knock first if they're gonna knock at all. In fact, you know what? Here's a detour sign. Let's just confuse that negative energy. You're welcome. 'Tis why I exist, my love. I'm sorry to bring your fears into the light on a public forum, but that 'tis my purpose, not to harm you, but to empower you. I hope you will reach out and grab it. I cannot give you a hug in real life, but I can give you some of these. Please try to make yourself more comfortable in your own skin. Julie and Spiritual Alchemy Energy, you are next, my dear. Your question. Hi. I love your emoji. You would like to get insight about the energy of your path to channeling healing art, please. Ah, yes. I apologize deeply. It appears I had my wires crossed. The person that needed... Uh-oh. God. Which one? Okay. I gotta take a brief moment. We got tech difficulties going on. I will be back in just a moment. My apologies. Julianne, you are still the next read. I need a minute. We got too many things happening over here all at once. One sec. gonna be one of those days. I think we're relatively back to normal. I'll deal with that later. It's one of those days, truly. My goodness. Darcy707, I use Orphalese. You googly it. I believe. God. Just a test today. That's what today is. Oh man. Yeah. In the act of chasing this fly down to get them out of our space so we can work in peace. You know, some things got moved around apparently. I will have to readjust them later. Not a big deal. Better now. But our angle's all messed up. Not a big deal. Anyway, should be further down and seeing a little more of the table. Who cares? We're busy. So, your question. You want insight about the energy of your path to channeling, so we need a progress check. You are the one that needed the progress check. We're going to use ethereal visions for this. This is a deck by Matt Hughes. Remember I said you got $20, you got enough for a tarot deck? Well, here's one of them. Last time I saw this deck on the Rainforest website, it was $18. Beautiful deck. Let us use it to ask you some questions regarding your channeling work. I'm excited and honored you allow me to read you. You who too are clearly on the path of spiritual healing. Okay? If that's what you're doing, that's what I understood it to be anyway. I will show you all three of these. Okay. Your first card. What did you plant? Justice. Justice is the balance between right and wrong. You said you're on the path to healing arts. Well, this is you. You who balance the scales of others. Okay? Precisely. Justice is also to imply where you see perhaps a wrongdoing, you wish to make it right. That's what you have planted. What's the ground like now? We receive the Knight of Pentacles. Okay? Let me get your cards up. Let's talk about them all first, though. The Knight of Pentacles. This is the plow horse. Okay? You can't see it in this card, but this figure, they ride a plow horse, a working horse. Okay? Let me, this will help. Bro. We just can't win. You see how that is so sluggish? It's because I have a 5 gig video loaded up that I'm editing. After all of our reads, this was, well, we'll see. This may not be a very long stream. I cannot do both as much as I wish I could. I only have so much RAM to work with, but as long as this thing doesn't crash on me. Again. Hello, 11 please. your 3 cards. Oh yeah, I can't do this. My God. As much as I enjoy, we're just gonna have a little short stream after we get through our reads after that. In fact, right now. Peace glows, you are still in the queue, but the queue itself joining is closed, my loves. Sorry. I hope you will understand. This was your first card. I lovingly put justice, okay? Well, literally, the definition of justice. That's what you have planted. That balance I was talking about. Here is your plow horse. When we see this figure, this is kind of the channel's card. We see this guy often. This is a card for the lost. You have gone through the court. You were a page before. Now you're a knight. Okay? You're armored up. You have some experience. You've been gifted your compass. And it's no longer a toy. But now we stare into it deeply, looking for direction. Okay? You understand how to use this tool. Where is your work? Okay? It is exploratory grounds for you, an opportunity to prove your skills in the very real world. Hear your adventure music right now? This is you, riding your horse. Don't know where, but we're going. You're looking for work. That's what the ground is now. Okay? What's ready to pick or release in that? You feel blocked in this. This is the Wheel of Fortune, but this is someone who is on the wheel, feeling rather strapped to it. You'll notice in the art here, okay, I will show you the other one too. I may as well just do that now. This is Matt Hughes' version of it, but notice there's this hooded figure. Well, we fear this hooded figure, but all they are is you holding your wheel. It's just life. You can call this Father Time if you want to, if you need to blame it on someone else, this fear of the unknown. But it ain't. It's just your life. Okay? Trying to put you through any test that it deems necessary for you to grow and evolve. The thing to release right now, the fear of the unknown change. Here in this art, you are strapped to the wheel, staring longingly into the past. We are not moving forward with allowing the wheel to change. By doing this, you invite stagnation, a feeling of being incomplete. This is an invitation to step back on the wheel and try new things. Allow change to enter your life, please. You want to know where you're supposed to be going? No one does. You find that out by exploring. This asks you to reclaim your self-confidence in what you are doing and move forward. What do you feel is the correct direction? Do you want to stare up at the clouds forever, imagining what might happen? Or do you want to turn the wheel and find out more? Start trying stuff. The time was not then, it is now. Right now. Close the stream. I love you. Get to work. Okay. You might not feel like it, But the very act of you participating at all in the work, that is what you're supposed to be doing. Even this part where you're feeling a little uncertain and unsure of the self. Just a thought. There you go. Can't get better at it if you're not actively practicing it. Why don't you try just little warm-ups? Call a friend, ask him if you can give him a reading over the phone. It's effectively the same thing. You got a camera and a mic, get on Discord or whatever thing you use, Teams, I don't know. Get them on video, practice. And don't just turn the video camera on. I mean, set up OBS to stream. Press the virtual camera button. Treat it as a live read as you would. However you're going to do your work. Emulate it as best you can. Remember I said even the stagnation part is part of your work? Even right now in our idle chit-chat here, just discussing further, you're bringing me people that you have found. Is that not the wheel turning? Is that not progress? So what if you don't work with this person directly? You found someone that is singing not the same perhaps, but a similar version of the song your heart sings. Keep doing that. Know that you're not alone. Know that you're not alone. I promise you, your tribe is out there. You still have some searching to do. That is all. I cannot reverse your Wheel of Fortune card. That is your life. I need you to turn the wheel. Okay? I return that to you, my dear. We're gonna throw a few things, excuse me. Quartz, selenite, amethyst. Why? We are amplifying, I hope, your clarity, your alignment with your path. Even when the path feels serpentine, winding, it starts you back at the beginning, it's all the path. Join it instead of struggle or fear it. Okay? You're very welcome, my dear. Peace glows, my friend. 'Tis your turn. What can I do for you? Good. Speak to them. They didn't come into your life for just staring at. It may not seem like it. Every one of these I speak with. You're speaking with them now, right now, live on this stream. I know they're not in my hand. They don't need to be. They watch over our work, right over here. They make sure I'm in alignment. And believe me, they will let me know when I am not. Peace glows, my dear friend. What can I do for you? Peace glows. Unfortunately, respectfully, we've spoken about this before. You've been here. I do not pierce the minds and hearts of others. More so, what is your fear of the people around you? Where does it stem from? Is my question for you. By asking me the last question you ask me to spy effectively. That is not what I do here or anywhere. Neither do you. You fear someone may have cursed you. Do you have evidence of this? I ask you this because the obvious answer is no. You have no proof of this, I assure you. I need you to return back to the reality of the now. There is no curse on your house, on yourself. This is manifested fear from within. Your struggle will be to identify where it came from and how to release it. That is more what I am interested in. Would you like those two cards? Let me know, my dear. Just need you to really look at your last sentence. Two important words there. I fear. That is the root of your question, right there, period. I fear. I want that very clear. We reach for the Mystic Mondays Tarot. By Grace Duong. Where does this fear stem from? The Queen of Pentacles reversed. How do we release it? The King of Pentacles reversed. Both of these cards relate to the very real material world. Literally, for some reason, your fear, as I stated before, is manifested from within. We are nurturing unhealthy thoughts where we should not be. You are tending to a garden of weeds. Why? This card is one step before you would become Mother Gaia effectively. These are related directly to the emotions within, the thoughts within, but not the good ones. Why are we giving all our energy to the unhealthy ones? You claim a curse. I claim 'tis truly the curse of the mind, meaning overthinking and imagination that is overactive, looking for things that are not there. Your King of Pentacles reversed. This is you in the moment. How we release this, we let go of the idea that there is something affecting this king. Upright, this king is grounded. Leaves grow over them, vines grow through them, around them. They quite literally become part of the garden of life. You need to release the idea that this is some apparitional thing coming for you. It is inside you. This thing lives, nowhere else. Why do we feel insecure around the people we call friends? I'm going to need you to go to the mirror and ask yourself that question. If you come up with a valid reason, why are they still someone we call friend? Just a thought. Okay? I need you to return here with me, please, where we live, the very real now. You will be healthier, minded, and spirited for it. Okay? Let me know if you have questions. Just so you can see these. Queen of Pentacles reversed. I love, just coincidentally, my green screen turns her insides hollow when she is reversed here for us, this deck. How about the king? Notice it is only his surroundings that get affected by my green screen, not himself. That's real you. That's your real energy. Allow them their grand amusements, my dear. That is their problem to deal with, not yours. Let them spend their money on all their candles and their incense and their salts, their crystals, or whatever things they use to inflict these curses on whatever. Let them have their fun. You know the truth of you. They do not. They're not around anymore. The only way I know to curse somebody is with my voice. I prefer to do it in person to get the message truly across. I submit a curse being sent at you by way of this, at least. Not a valid curse. When I'm talking about a curse, I mean, some not so nice tongues that are very easily understood when I speak my curses. Okay? Which is why I say I prefer to do this face to face. I want to make sure you understand every word I have meticulously chosen for you. Okay? That is my version of a curse. One you can really actually understand and experience while you are in the presence of that person. When I speak a curse, I call out what it is that I see is not in alignment with the world around us. I identify this is a thing you are doing and participating in actively, and I let my thoughts about what I view that soul's participation in that activity, how they appear to me. Sometimes not so nice words come out, as you might imagine, but also I don't curse things often either. You understand what I'm getting at? I'm not chanting over an arrangement of candles and cinnamon and salts and etc. That's not how you curse a motherfucker. You do it to their face. You tell them exactly what's on your mind. Hey. The reason those curses work when I do it, it's because I'm speaking from a place of truth. That's why they sting, because it's the part no one wants to say out loud. The only difference between me and others, I am willing to go through that uncomfortability of saying what I feel need be said. People don't like to be confronted with the truth. I use the truth to help lift those of us that come to a space such as mine, to lift you up. I use this voice as a boon, a buff, a blessing for you. I speak words of encouragement to you. Remind you, even if you don't love you, I do. I see your very soul from where I sit. Just through the text you send me on the screen, through the responses I get back. Help me build you up, not give someone else this power to live in your mind rent-free. Okay? You want me to curse something? Curse the motherfucker that attempts to put a curse on you. When you have a valid indicator that there is a curse on you, you come see me. We'll work it out. You're very welcome, my dear. I hope you can find a way to release and ease this, okay? I invite you to do a couple things. You'll see it in just a second. Allow the rebirth of new thoughts. Protect your flame. You are its keeper, no one else. I believe in you. I need you to as well. Just 'cause something bad happened to you today, not a curse on your house. Okay? Not a curse on you, your family name. It's just a shitty day. I'm sorry they happened. But remember the infinitely wise words of Mr. Forrest Gump. Oh man, you stepped in some shit. It happens. What does? Shit? Sometimes. Clean the shoe, the foot, the whatever off. Move on. Angel Bowstick. Oh, you're just having a party over here. What's been happening over here? I haven't looked. Sorry you can't partake. If you want to play the emoji game, you gotta go to Twitch. That's the only place the emojis spam. Well, not spam, but show up on the screen anyway. Peace glows, I would highly recommend. The personal details we refrain and save for ourselves in private conversation, please. You're fine, you're fine. I'm not trying to shut you down here, Peace Glows, but you're sharing information that is truly yours and yours alone to have. While you are working through that, obviously, therapy is expensive. So, I would suggest going to YouTube and looking up a literal doctor that goes by the title Happy Gamer. He is literally a licensed psychologist and therapist, a doctor. He has a wealth of information for helping you work through grief. He is truly skilled in that in a way that I can never offer. So I appreciate you sharing and having the trust in me, but I unfortunately am not able to answer in regard to those, as those are very deep psyche questions, and I am not a therapist or a psychologist. It is a part of the work. However, unfortunately, it is not part of me. I'm here to get you the root question, to make a suggestion. If you need tools beyond that, we need to seek out the ones with those tools, who have far more knowledge, fast, wide, and deep than I. Okay? What happened here? Oh man, just a bunch of your messages got deleted. Angel Bowstick. I'm gonna assume emojis all over. Oh, Angel Bowstick. Just so we're very clear, I was speaking to Peace Glows, the one up there in the other chat. Notice it's got a little icon where they're at. Just to be very clear. But that said, It's okay. It's all right. No need to apologize. Just remember, I started at the very beginning with reminding you, do you have evidence of this? No. I understand you feel it is still relevant. I answered that question at the very beginning. You must find a way to accept it and reconcile with it. Remember my invitation. Please come back to the now. The very real now. The most sacred moment you can possibly have. This is the music that should be filling your heart. Your thoughts, your actions. Doesn't this sound fun and nice? Compared to the spiral we're allowing the mind to be in. That is why I tell you to seek out Happy Gamer on YouTube. They have a plethora of work made specifically for things you're going through. It is a deep regret of mine. A little fun fact about myself. When I was 18, I worked for a counseling agency. I was in college for all of 3 months to become a child advocate. I missed that calling. It has brought me full circle back to here. The only difference is, as I do not have a degree, I do not have the right to speak on these things. I can only speak from my experience, what I know, but I am no professional. It is not a title I can claim, nor will I. None of my business. So while these thoughts are valid and true to you, I only say these things. Protect yourself, please. That type of share is a little of an overreach. Remember, I am but a stranger on the internet. I am so thankful you trust this space and me to share that, but remember to protect you too. Those are very, very deep emotional and psychological statements that I cannot work with. I am sorry. I hope you seek out the suggestion I have made. That therapy is free. It is on the internet. You can go watch it right now. Okay? That being said, ladies and gentlemen, the reading queue is closed. I have some things to take care of before the day is over. I have no idea how long they're going to take. I still have 24 videos to attempt to get out before midnight hits. We'll see how that goes. I am going to call this a day in terms of streaming. I will be back for stream time. We're going to shoot for 8 a.m., but honestly, I'd like to get on even earlier than that. Okay? See if I have it. Let's see what time we get on tomorrow. It'll be in the morning. But when? Tomorrow, I will hop on. Let's see. About 8 a.m. A little earlier, maybe. Probably 8. We'll stream from about 8 to 9 tomorrow. I may do a little mini pop-up at like 1. 8 to 9. 8 to 11 a.m. tomorrow. Yeah. No, 8 to 10, I think. 8 to some time. Depends on who's here. Maybe a little pop-up at 1. Maybe. But after that, we'll do a nighttime stream from like 7 to 9. Okay? The best way to find out when I'm streaming is by subscribing or following, depending on your platform. That will get you a notification, should you so choose, as to when I'm here. Bring your questions, your fears and doubts. I will do my best to help you work through them. I will do my best to lift you up to a higher state of being, comfortability, and security within the own home you reside in yourself. Okay? Until then, I'm going to continue our work in the background, get some things done. I hope you all have had a lovely Sunday. I wish you all the best with all the love in my heart. I will see you in the next stream. Sweet